In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the 10 things that I would do if I had to start playing bass over in 2024. With the way too close cam, I want to let you know that this is my list. Your list might be different. Somebody else's list would be even different still. But if you do this, if you do my list, I guarantee you, you're going to see rapid success towards shredding on your bass. It's just a fact. I know it. I guarantee it. Like the mattress guy.
Anyone's advertised price or your mattress is free!
These are my 10 things that I would work on if I was starting to play bass again in 2024. Number 1, I would master the basics. You don't have to be a flashy bass player to be a really good bass player. You don't have to be Flea or Jocko. You just have to master the fundamentals. There's flashy bass players on Instagram and YouTube, and you can see all that now on TikTok, but the professionals, 95% of the time, are out there laying down really simple, solid grooves so that everybody else can shine. So I would master my fundamentals. Here's a mini course right here to get you started on the basics for free. Number 2 is become a music fan first. To me, it's a really big thing. I considered it having it number 1. What it means is where you get everything from. You have to start listening to great music because it informs you of absolutely everything in great music and great playing. This is your university. It's where you go to listen and study and understand style, taste, diversity, dynamics, literally everything. It's really how you create a DNA of good taste and style in music inside you first, so that later, unconsciously or subconsciously, it can come out in your choices, your playing, your improvisation, your jamming, and your writing. Now, there's tons of music that you can listen to get this nourishment, to get this musical DNA inside you, but I'll offer up 12 records right here. For number 3, we're back on the too tight cam, and I would work on my timing and my pocket for number 3. It's really important to be a fundamentally good bass player with your timing. It's essentially a rhythm instrument, so you need to be able to have good timing when you're playing with a drummer or a guitar player or keyboard or something. It's really important. There's nothing better than a compliment that someone says, "Man, you're really solid." That means you've got really good timing. Your pocket is your feel. It's kind of like, it's hard to explain. It's not a technical term that you can write down, but the pocket is just the feel for how you play notes. There's little intangibles and nuances when you'll play a note, when you'll not play a note, when you go to rest. There's all these little things. How you lay into the groove with your drummer, with your rhythm players, is your pocket. Pocket is your like human feel that you put on the bass, the way you touch the bass. And that's your pocket. I would work on that. There's a lot of great resources nowadays for working on your timing. It's amazing. You can go online, on YouTube. There's great metronomes and drum machines. Check those out. I found a great one right here. Number 4 is stay creative and have fun. You need to tap into that excitement of why you picked up a bass in the first place. It's not just a checklist thing to hit. Oh, make sure you have fun. No. It's really, really important that you tap into the original seed reason why you picked this up. You got to practice. You got to work on your timing. You got to try to learn songs and listen to them. But you want to do it from a perspective that makes you enjoy it, that you enjoy it. Find songs you like. Find drum beats that you like. Find people that you want to jam with. And make sure you stay creative in having fun playing bass. There's no rules. Break the rules. Make up your own rules. So stay creative and make sure that you are playing bass from a standpoint of having fun, and you're looking for the areas of things you can do that you really like. Now, number 5 is something that I did that actually gave me gains faster than anything else that I ever did at learning bass and improving on bass. Record yourself. Absolutely. That is number 5. Record yourself, because there's just no hiding from recording. There's no hiding. As soon as you listen back, you have instant results on exactly what you sound like and what you need work on. If you're sloppy right there, or if you're really on the groove right there, it tells you of everything. It's kind of like Tiger Woods still has a swing coach today. Why do you think he has a swing coach? He has a swing coach because when he's in the swing, he can't see his arm angle or his elbow angle. And when you're playing, you kind of do get lost in playing. You're not analyzing and editing. You're in the flow, and you should be. But recording is like having a swing coach. So record yourself. It's really important. That's what I would do as number 5 if I restarted playing bass this year. Number 6 is don't listen to anyone negative. Now, this has to do with the people that are around you too, the people that either build you up or the ones who tear you down. What kind of friends do you have? What is your family like to you? To me, I would make sure that if I heard people tearing me down saying, you can't play that, you're dumb, you're not good enough, you're going to suck at it, I just would really work hard to shut them out and not listen to anything they're saying. It can actually seep in. It can actually hurt you. It can actually be negative. Think about somebody who is so positive that when you think about them, you smile. They fire you up, right? Isn't that great? Don't you want that? So don't listen to negative people and listen to Gary Vee. If you don't know who Gary Vaynerchuk is, I love Gary Vee. He's very popular. He's an author, New York Jets fanatic. He constantly harps, keep the negative people out. Check out his talk right here and watch your ears. Number 7, this is a big one. Learn to communicate. Now, you might think, really? This is a thing on how to get better on playing bass. What does communicating have to do with playing bass? Because as musicians, I think we sometimes can be a little bit withdrawn and in because you got to work hard. You got to sit there and you got to grind out the hours and practice your instrument. We all do, no matter what instrument you play. We can get a little bit sometimes caught up in just that jamming. You have to remember to look up and get outside the bubble of working hard and practicing. There's meeting people, there's shaking hands, there's remembering names, there's all kinds of stuff. And that has to do with communication. It's how you conduct yourself. When you show up to a room to play with people, is it just you and your skills? Just standing there? No. It's yourself. It's your presence. It's how you are in a room to people. And to read about it from Harvard, that Harvard, check out this 8 tips for better communication right here. So number 8 is diversify. Once you get to the basics, you work on your timing, you're staying creative, you're making sure it's fun, you're learning to communicate, you're thinking about things, you're understanding how you present yourself to other people. It's very important that you diversify and you listen to other kinds of music, stuff that you wouldn't normally listen to. I think it's sometimes easy to get stuck in a rut with anything, especially music, and playing the same jam, playing the same blues lick or the same thing. Open your mind, crack it open and go, you know what? I'm going to go listen to that. I want to check out that over there. I don't understand that, but I want to dig that. That sounds kind of simple to me. Well, give it a shot. Now, that sounds way too complex. I'm not interested. Why don't you dig that and check that out? You might learn something from it. For number 8, I would make sure that I mixed it up and I diversified what I was listening to and what I was playing and what I was practicing. Number 9 is start collaborating. Now, this is what it's all about. Playing with other people is when the magic really begins to happen. When you start collaborating, that's when you get out of the shell of just yourself playing and you're playing to real people that are playing and responding to you. There's just nothing like it. It's literally like the hair can stand up on the back of your neck. You can get a chill that runs down you. You can get goosebumps. You get these feelings that are just incredible. It's why music is so amazing. Jam with your friends. I mean, that's a really fun thing to do. When you start playing, get your buddies, get your friends, jam with them first. Collaborating with your buddies is the coolest thing in the world. You go jam and rock out in the garage, then you go for pizza or ice cream or soda, whatever. It's like a thing to do. You go surf or skate or ski or whatever, wherever you live or whatever. We'd go surf after we jam in the garage. I mean, there's nothing better. You sweat it out and get this music session, then you go hit the waves. I mean, is there a better day? So collaborate is a big thing, and I'd make sure that if I had to start playing bass again, that was a step that I would take. That's a big step. The next 2 are really big. And let's get to number 10. Number 10 is play live. We just talked about collaborating and playing with other people, but playing live is a whole nother animal. It's a whole nother degree because you're performing. You're performing with your bandmates. You want to be good. You don't want to suck. Hey, man, you're really good. That's what we want. Imagine what it's like to have dozens and dozens of people staring at you for your performance. And it's instant. They don't have to clap if they don't want to. You need to put yourself out there. YouTube is great, but there's nothing like playing live. You can't edit out their booing. You can't edit a live thing. It teaches you so much too. It's like, okay, you're out of your head from the skill. Like, cause it's a lot of learning bass is all about skill. Am I doing this good? Well, what about, wow, okay, here we go. All right, you're naked, you're on stage. What are you going to do on stage? There's that too. There's that whole component. Are you just going to stand there like a tree? Or are you going to move around? You're going to groove. Like, what are you going to do live? So you need to get the experience of playing live and having some of the awkward moments happen. And then you've learned from that. You can also record yourself, like we said earlier, video. It's not just audio. So that when you play live, you can be who you want to be on stage, feel confident, have a great time, and rock out. All right. We've reached the end. And if you've watched this whole video, thank you. If you like this video, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment. I love the comments. All right. As always, keep playing bass.